Hello, Mission Possible. Today is Monday, November 4th. It's the first day of practice. I'm obviously not there. Brooksley's sick. Those of you who have me as a teacher know that. Those of you who don't, that's why I'm not there. So Mission is a unique event in that there is going to be someone working on that machine every day of the week. And I am more than happy to do Saturdays in the morning as we need to for work time as well. But on Mondays, everyone is together for Mission. And what we'll do is we'll get together and we'll say, okay, what are we at? What do we need to work on? What's going well and what needs to be improved? The goal of the Mission Machine is to create a device that runs a certain amount of time transferring between different simple machines. There are 6 simple machines. You might remember them, you might not. We're going to take some time to work on that. So the first couple weeks of Mission is going to be reviewing the 6 types of simple machines and starting to brainstorm what are things we could use to recreate simple machines. For example, could we use a thread spool from Mrs. Bates's quilting business to create a pulley? How could we create a inclined plane wrapped helixly around an axis, which is a screw? And also, what are ways we can stall for time because we want it to run a certain amount of time. And often you can have a machine that runs 5 seconds and does everything. So we'll have to work on that. And then there's some of you will only work on Mission on Mondays or when you have downtime. Some of you are on Mission multiple days of the week. It has nothing to do with your skills. It's just this is what worked with schedules and preferencing. Every Monday, I will get Heredity started. Basically, I will say, hey, go sit over there and work on something. And then I will come meet with you guys, and we will talk through what we need to do. I would highly suggest that we start building from the bottom up, because often building from the top down, you end up unstable, and it knocks itself out of alignment. But those of you who did roller coaster last year, you are very well versed in what it takes to build a machine and build a machine that works. Things are going to go wrong. I want you to look today at a few things. 1, how big can your machine be? And 2, what is the best way to create a frame for that machine? Obviously, we don't want all 4 sides enclosed because then we're reaching in from the top and it's a great way to end up with a disaster. Start making a list of any materials you think we might need that we don't already have. So go through the roller coaster bin. If we need to tear apart the old roller coasters, we can do that. I believe the roller coaster from 2 years ago is on the table and the one from last year is in the closet. So you'll have to ask one of the other coaches to open the Chamber of Secrets for you. Wahahaha, the chamber has been opened. And then we will start, I'll put a video in here as well about the 6 kinds of simple machines, and you can start brainstorming that. Next week when I get there, we're going to start designing the machine. And so start thinking this week. You're going to have homework almost every week, but start thinking, what are some ways I can go from simple machine to simple machine? Today, I want you guys to sit down together. The rules have been dropped into Google Classroom as a material. Everybody needs to open them up and read through them together. There's 3 pages of mission rules. It's ridiculous. But read through it together and make sure you understand everything. Make sure that you know how long is it supposed to run. How does it have to start? Like if it has to be pushed with the eraser of an unused number 2 pencil, that means we need to have unused number 2 pencils. And we need to practice starting it that way every time. Okay? If it has to end a certain way, what does it have to have? How does the end line have to be labeled? Those of you who are in roller coaster remember that debacle. So make sure you go through and ask yourself, what do we have to do to avoid getting disqualified or penalized? Okay? That is what I need you guys to know. At all times, if I ask a question, hey, how many minutes is this supposed to run? Hey, what's the size restriction? Every single one of you should be able to give me that answer off the top of your head. When we're making final decisions on which 15 we're taking into competition, that is something we're going to be thinking about, is who knows their rules inside and out. Next week, I will have a printout of the rules for you that we expect you to keep with you at all times. But obviously, I'm not there today to do the copies, so it is what it is. So anyway, go through, do what you're supposed to do together, and then Coach Wells and Coach Smith have some things they want you to help with in terms of the notes for fossils. So I'm sorry if this video is sideways. My phone's being really stupid. So I will see all of you tomorrow. Bye, guys.